Welcome to our exploration of the intriguing world of countries without rivers. In this video, we'll unveil the 7 nations that, despite their unique challenges, manage to thrive in their landscapes predominantly defined by aridity. From the wealthy oil giant of Saudi Arabia to the picturesque volcanic archipelago of Comoros, each country on our list presents a fascinating story of resilience and innovation against a backdrop of limited freshwater resources. Join us as we dive into the remarkable traits of these riverless nations. 1. Saudi Arabia. The oil giant in Saudi Arabia is a country that practically defines modern wealth, yet it's also a nation where rivers simply don't exist. Instead of flowing water, the landscape is a vast expanse of sand and rock, shaped by centuries of wind and sun. The country depends almost entirely on underground aquifers and advanced desalination plants to supply water to its population and industries. In 2024, Saudi Arabia maintained its powerhouse status by producing around 10 million barrels of oil per day, but water remains a rare and precious commodity. The government has responded with massive investments in high-tech irrigation systems and water conservation programs. According to environment officials, these efforts are crucial, as the country is among the world's most water-stressed. Despite the riches beneath its deserts, Saudi Arabia's future prosperity hinges on balancing economic ambition with the harsh reality of water scarcity. 2. Kuwait. A desert oasis. Kuwait sits on the northern edge of eastern Arabia, entirely devoid of rivers and natural freshwater streams. With a population approaching 4.5 million, the country is almost completely reliant on desalinated seawater for everything from drinking to agriculture. In 2025, Kuwait was recognized for having the highest per capita water consumption globally, a fact driven by scorching temperatures and a culture of abundance. Officials have rolled out programs to encourage citizens to use water more responsibly, especially as demands increase in the summer months. Oil continues to dominate Kuwait's economy, providing over 90% of government revenue, yet water remains a critical, and sometimes fragile, resource. The government is also exploring new technologies, such as water recycling, to secure future supplies. Living in Kuwait means appreciating every drop, as the absence of rivers makes water conservation a national priority. 3. Qatar. The wealthy peninsula Qatar stands as a shining example of prosperity in the Middle East, but like its neighbors, it has no rivers to call its own. The country's water supply depends almost entirely on large-scale desalination plants, a necessity given its hot, arid climate. In 2024, Qatar's GDP per capita ranked among the highest in the world, thanks to vast reserves of natural gas and oil. This wealth has enabled the government to invest in state-of-the-art water management systems, including cutting-edge desalination and water recycling projects. The population continues to grow, placing additional pressure on already limited resources. Experts in Doha have stressed the importance of sustainable practices, noting that climate change could further strain water availability. Despite these challenges, Qatar remains committed to ensuring water security for its people, using innovation and investment as its primary tools. 4. United Arab Emirates. A desert metropolis. The United Arab Emirates, home to glittering skyscrapers and futuristic ambitions, is built on land where rivers are nowhere to be found. The country draws its water from desalination plants, which provide for both its booming population and thriving industries. As of 2025, the UAE has emerged as a regional leader in water conservation, introducing strict regulations and public awareness campaigns to tackle waste. The government has also prioritized the reuse of treated wastewater for irrigation and landscaping, a move praised by environmental groups. Tourism, finance, and trade have diversified the economy, but water remains a precious and carefully managed resource. The UAE's rapid urbanization has only heightened the need for sustainable water solutions. Officials continue to push for innovation, recognizing that the future of the Emirates depends on adapting to a world without rivers. 5. Malta. The Mediterranean gem. Malta is a picturesque island nation with a rich history, but it is notably without any rivers. The island's 514,000 residents rely on rainwater harvesting and extensive desalination to meet their daily water needs. In recent years, especially 2024, Malta has faced mounting pressure as tourism numbers soar and urbanization spreads. The government has responded by encouraging water-saving habits among locals and visitors alike, and by investing in new desalination technologies. Water conservation campaigns are highly visible, especially during the peak tourist season when demand spikes. The absence of rivers means every drop of rain counts, and infrastructure has been adapted to capture and store as much water as possible. Malta's continued economic success, especially in tourism, depends on its ability to manage this scarce resource wisely. 6. Barbados. The Caribbean island Barbados, known for its stunning beaches and vibrant culture, is a Caribbean country that lacks rivers entirely. Instead, the island relies on underground aquifers, which are replenished by rainfall and carefully managed by government agencies. With around 287,000 residents, the country faces ongoing challenges from droughts and seasonal water shortages, especially as climate patterns shift. In 2025, authorities in Barbados accelerated efforts to modernize water infrastructure, including the repair of aging pipes and the introduction of new water conservation incentives. The tourism industry, a backbone of the local economy, places additional strain on water supplies, making sustainable practices more important than ever. The government has also promoted public education campaigns to encourage responsible water use among both residents and visitors. Barbados' geography makes water management a complex puzzle, but recent progress has been encouraging. 7. Comoros. The volcanic archipelago Comoros is a small island nation off Africa's eastern coast, famed for its volcanic peaks and lush greenery, yet it lacks rivers entirely. The archipelago's population of just over 800,000 relies on rainwater collection in groundwater wells for drinking, farming, and daily life. Water scarcity is a pressing issue, compounded by infrastructure challenges and growing demand. In 2024, Comoros received international support to upgrade water systems, including new reservoirs and improved distribution networks. The economy is based largely on agriculture and fishing, making reliable water access essential for livelihoods. Officials and NGOs continue to work together to expand access to clean water, especially in remote communities. The people of Comoros have learned to live with scarcity, but the hope is that ongoing investment will bring greater security.